He says this.
She says that.
He said, she said.
What?
So you're trying to put the moves on someone.
And you're jacking it up and sounding like a hot mess.
Hey, baby girl.
Hey, handsome.
Are you an angel? Cause you must spell from heaven. Yeah, you must spell from heaven. LOL.
OMG, I love you. JK, JK.
And you're wondering,
How do I flirt in a text message?
I don't know what do girls like to talk about, during text.
Well, common misconception, girls don't want to talk about themselves. Okay? There's nothing more annoying than when a guy texts you and he says, "How are you?" Okay?
Okay.
We want to talk about, like, what you think about yourself and questions you have about us.
So you guys don't want to, like, send us pictures of what your shirt looks like or anything like that?
Only if we want to sleep with you.
Oh, okay. So how do you know if a girl wants to sleep with a guy or not?
Girls won't usually mention sex unless they're up for it, or unless they're playing games and they know that you're really weak. So that's basically the rule there. Let's say I don't want to look like a slut, but I'm really interested in a guy, and I want him to know that, but there's not a lot of opportunities to flirt in person. How does that happen? What do you say?
Just sound intelligent. I mean, talk to the guy like, he's a normal person. For me, I hate short answers. So, like, if you're asking a guy something, he's going to send you, a lot of information. But when he sends you, a question or whatever, don't just have one or two words, go out of your way to explain whatever question he asks you, because there's nothing more annoying than a girl with one or two words, while you're talking on text. It just drives me crazy. So, how do guys stay out of the friend zone?
That's an easy place to get to.
It is.
Especially if you're trying to be, nice and not look like a complete douche.
I've been in the friend zone and it sucks.
I've been in the friend zone and it sucks. I think, for me, as a female, I don't assume that just because a guy's talking to me that means he's interested. So you have to say something to the girl to make her feel like she's special. And, like, it's not just you being a friend. I mean, girls want a friend in a guy, but they also want to feel like they're standing out in some way, or they are being noticed for some reason.
Okay.
So you have to say something that, like, you noticed that maybe she didn't know you noticed. Like.
So, like, your hair looks nice, or look at them beautiful eyes.
No.
No?
No.
What would a woman like to hear to make her feel
well,
special?
for example, like, a lot of people post stuff on Facebook, right? And a lot of people like that. But you could text her a few days later about something that was on Facebook. Ask her how it went. Or say, hey, that looked really cool. That sounds like something I did. Make a connection.
Okay.
Instead of just being on that surface level. How do girls stay out of the friend zone?
Well, if you send them a nudie picture, no, I'm kidding. But basically what you said, just try to talk.
Do you guys like questions?
Questions.
Or do you guys like asking questions more than answering?
Guys don't like to talk very much, especially when they have an awkward type of personality. It's really easy to get into that awkward silence, and
is it happening right now?
it is happening right now. I feel like I'm having an awkward silence. I don't know what. But yeah. So it's basically just talk. I mean, listen, make him feel special. Actually try to talk to him, try to have a nice long conversation. It's always good to have a really, even if it's a heated conversation about some type of debate that you guys are into, but just talk. Don't ignore the guy because it's aggravating. So we're in our final thoughts section of the video, and just a message to the ladies. no matter what you're doing, if you're trying to get a guy, have more confidence in yourself. You know, take that extra time to get your hair did, get your makeup done, and you should have no problem getting a guy.
And guys, a word of advice: when you're talking to women, don't just talk to them because you're bored. Know why you're talking to them, and I promise you, it will go so much better. And if you want the girl to take you seriously, don't ask her for pictures. It's tacky.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, we really appreciate all the likes on Facebook. Thanks for subscribing to us if you have already subscribed to us.
And you need to come and ask us your questions too, so we're not just talking about our own.
Yes, ask us as many questions. Post questions on Facebook, post questions on the comments in YouTube. You know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends, tell your mom, dad, granny, your cousin.
Don't tell your granny. Don't tell your granny. And remember, when it goes horribly wrong,
He
said it.
He says this.
She says that. He said, she said. What? What?